Right. Welcome back to the Insight Podcast. Today we're joined by Boden, who's doing a charity stream for his dad, and let Boden explain more. So, Boden.
Yeah. So what it is I'm doing a 24-hour charity stream, which is going to be on my dad's birthday, the 10th of October. The whole point is my dad 2 years ago got diagnosed with bladder cancer, stage 3. So he's gone through his like operations. Luckily, he ain't had to have chemotherapy and nothing like that. It was just laser surgery and then injections into his bladder. But yeah, he was lucky. So what it was I was thinking, how can I try and help people aware of people that ain't so lucky? And then I looked into doing the charity stream. It's something I've wanted to do since starting streaming, but there was a actual purpose for me to actually start it then. So I looked at which ones were there, and prostate cancer is a big one for men. Because I mean, since my dad's been diagnosed with it as well, he's never really spoke about it. He's like one of these, I don't know how to explain, like manly men. You ask him to speak about his emotions, nah, he'll shut down. He'll just not say nothing. He'll just go, oh, it's all right, I'm all right. But prostate cancer is not one that I thought men will go and get checked out because it's not going to be comfortable for most men to
Yeah.
go and have checked out. So I went with that one, and the support I had right from the start was amazing.
Yeah, I can imagine really with things like that, it is a difficult subject to talk about, especially if it affects you close to home. Like I think majority of us have known people who've either passed away with cancer or fought cancer, so it is quite a good cause to sort of raise awareness to, no matter how much money you make, and the awareness is always the most important thing in
It's
terms of
sickening though.
that. Yeah,
It's like I don't wish it upon my worst enemy.
no,
I mean, there's not many people I dislike. Forget about hate in this world. I think there's like 2 people I won't go into them, but I think there's like 2 people, and I wouldn't even wish it upon them. And then it was like the other week, me and Batesy, we had a game on gunfight, and he'll remember it as well. We had gunfight, and it was a good game, and he got killed by a lucky throwing knife. And we spoke to him, and there was sound. Next thing you know, we got to the end of the game, and Batesy turned around and said, "Mate, fair play for that throwing knife." And he turned around and he goes, "Yeah, I only killed you because your mum's got cancer." And I was thinking,
mm,
that's a sort of fucking. When I was a
Yeah.
kid, it was nothing like that. It was always like, "You're a prick" or whatever.
yeah,
Sorry
yeah.
if you're not allowed to swear or
Modern,
whatever.
nah,
But
no,
yeah,
you're all good. Modern Warfare 2 lobbies, they made
yeah,
you
them
a
ones.
person, didn't they? Yeah. Some of the
Yeah.
It was
stuff said
like
in them, it was never what kids say today and stuff like that.
it was never someone in your family's got cancer or anything, or I wish
Mm.
you had cancer or something like that. It was nothing. There's a bit of respect there. Yeah, you hated people, but sorry about that. But yeah, um, you 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 went in at them, but it was nothing ever that disrespectful.
Yeah.
Yeah. So keeping it more on with your stream as well. So you're doing the stream on your dad's birthday, which is the 10th.
Yeah,
You're doing a 24-hour stream. Obviously we'll link the page where people can, is it Just Giving, isn't it? Where the people
yeah,
can,
yeah.
can
It is.
donate if they want to and help to the cause of prostate cancer. Give
Um,
us a little bit of what you're going to be doing then on your 24-hour stream.
I mean, I'm quite lucky because FIFA comes out the day before, doesn't it? The 9th of October. So there's going to be a bit of rage on that because honestly, I think I'm the best player in the world on FIFA. And if anyone rages, it's me. When
Just FIFA.
yeah, just FIFA. I'm the best at every game. You should know this, Batesy.
Well, I'll not play because I don't want to beat you on your big day.
Yeah.
FIFA. You can play me, mate. You'll beat me. Don't worry
If
about that.
anyone
Sounds
don't know, there's a bit of like joke around when I go into everyone's stream, whether I've played the game or not. I'll just say I'm the best at it.
Yeah,
And
I've
everyone
seen
knows.
it.
I was saying to Amy, I was like, "Oh, do you need some help on Tony Hawk?" And she's like, "Yeah, I need some." And I was like, "Oh, because I'm the best at it." And she goes, "Oh, have you played it?" I was like, "No, I've never played it." Don't worry. But yeah, FIFA I'll be playing. I don't know because I feel like I'm getting through Mafia too quick. Warzone is an obvious one as well. I'll probably be
Yeah.
playing.
Yeah.
I don't think the new one will be out by then, though, will it?
No,
No, it's November
November.
time. Yeah,
No,
November
I
time.
think it's
Yeah,
November. Yeah,
November.
it's about another month or so away, isn't it, from the
Probably
stream?
Among Us as well. And I know I've got F1 booked in with Formula Hun, who's a big streamer on F1 as well. She said she's gonna direct some people towards me as well. So
Rate that.
Yeah,
That's good
that's
stuff,
nice.
that, yeah.
That's good. That's good. So what are you actually going to be? I mean, you're going to do it 24 hours night. You're going to have a break at any time, or
oh,
you're
I'll
just
have
going to
like
play
5
through?
minutes, but I don't want it longer than 5-10 minutes max because I don't want people trying to accuse you of running off, going to sleep or whatever. Like I'll have 5 minutes breaks, like
Just
obviously.
turn Bodes on about 12 o'clock, and he's just sat there.
Yeah, and I'm just starting 5 minutes in. Now, like I'm gonna. This will be the big one. Like this is the biggest thing I've had to announce in streaming yet. I mean, I've done long sessions of like 5-6 hours, but nothing nowhere long 12-24 hours.
I think it makes it even more special because it's something that is quite close to you as well. It's like something you're
Yeah.
quite passionate about in terms of obviously your dad with cancer and stuff. So it's
Yeah.
something that you obviously you're gonna get through because you're gonna do it just for that reason alone. It doesn't really matter about anything else for you.
Yeah, and I wanted to do it as well because he had a scan before all COVID and he was in the clear, but he's supposed to have that every 6 weeks to keep track of it. But he ain't been able to because of all COVID, and he's got his scan now tomorrow. They've told me so. Hopefully that goes all
Well,
clear as
we'll
well.
all pass on the
Well,
best
say, we're
wishes.
keeping
Yeah,
our fingers crossed for you,
yeah.
mate.
Yeah,
Cheers
definitely.
for that,
Yeah.
lads.
So I think with prostate as well, I think it's a lot more known these days. Obviously, the charities as well who push towards it. But I'm sure is it prostate the one where it's every 45 minutes someone in the UK
Yeah,
is
yeah. It's
diagnosed, or is it
advertised
the
with
world or
football,
whatever?
isn't it? Yeah, it's
Yeah.
tied in
Yes,
with.
on the
Yeah,
on Sky and things like that. So it's more out there than people realise. I don't think they
Yeah.
realise
Yeah.
enough. It's quite common. You think you put it into perspective, 45 minutes isn't a long time.
No, it's
One
every half
person
in football, innit?
every basically 45 minutes is diagnosed. It's huge. It's absolutely huge. And you see, I've witnessed it firsthand with a couple of family members who've found out they've got cancer within a week.
Oh,
there we
bait.
go, Bates.
Oh,
You dropped out and come back. Yep.
Um, they found out that they've both got cancer within the same week. It's the big C. It's horrible. No one wants cancer, and God knows how there isn't a cure for every cancer going out there at the minute. But it's just life, isn't it? If you see into some things as well, people say you're born with it, and it just takes something to trigger off. I saw some a couple of weeks ago on the Mail saying if you wear high heels, it can trigger cancer in you. And it's just like what?
Everything is in it. Like I've
It
had
seems
speak
everything these
to
days. So
people about fried
we
food that can as well. It's just
yeah, we all need to stick together, and we need to beat it. And obviously,
Yeah.
little steps like
another
yourself
reason
doing
I
so.
wanted to do it was because my dad hid it for about a year. He told me. He said I don't want to put it too graphic, but he said he was urinating blood for like a couple of days, then it would go, and then he'd do it again like in a month, and he was like, "Hang on, so much wrong," and then it would go, and he'd never get it checked up, and then the once he said it was really bad, like I won't say how bad it was, but it was really bad, like urinating blood, and he said, there's something wrong here." He goes, "I've got to go." So look, that's what I mean. Like it was on the outside of his bladder as well, so it never spread. So that's what I mean. My dad was lucky, but I know there's a lot out there that ain't. And I mean, we've raised 500 quid so far. So I mean, I think it was something like £300 in the first hour people had raised because I seen how much it meant to me. Because I'll admit, I'm not usually a crier, but I did cry on stream that day, and yeah, it meant a lot to me. And people saw that, and I think they saw how real it was and that. So
Yeah. I say I've lost a grandparent to cancer, and it's the dreaded thing, isn't it? Like it's one of the things you suppose you don't want to think about. You never really do think about someone having cancer. Never mind, all the struggles that come with it after the sleepless nights and all that sort of stuff. So making it like trying to normalize, sort of not obviously normalize it in terms of that, but make everybody aware that we all do feel sort of feelings towards that. Like, it affects every single one of us, no matter what in your life. If it affects you or someone that you know, I think 99% of the population know of somebody who's struggled.
Yeah, you're right there.
Mm.
And I mean, I've had like further afield family members get it, but they don't really get it into like what's the word, like into
Perspective,
context
yeah.
until you get it that close to home. And
Mm.
then I just thought I've got to try and do something. At least like I said, 500 quid. I said to Jenny, my missus, I was like, 100 quid I'll be happy with. If I get 100 quid, I'll do it for that. And then when the first day, we had a couple donate 100 quid themselves, and I was like, wow, okay, maybe we can get more. Maybe. So then we went to 200, then 200 turned into 300, then it turned into 400. Now we're on. On my page it's about 450, I think, but we had a couple donate directly to Prostate, and I was like, oh, sorry, we didn't realise you had a page going. But they did show me like some stuff. So we were about 490, I think, including them that donate straight to Prostate. So overwhelmed.
Is there a goal that you've set as well, a limit to it? Or I know like some pages you have to put like, you're aiming for, £1,000 or 500 quid, and have you set up a goal for
There
it?
wasn't a goal I could change, but it's on there as £1,500.
Oh,
So
okay.
I didn't set that. It was just the page how it went is I just chose my charity, put a little bio about it and what like I want to get out of it, and yeah, we went from there. So that was the target that was just given.
Tell us where they can go to donate if they want to.
So it's justgiving.com/Boden1295. Let me just double check that.
It will be in the description of the video.
Yeah,
Top line of the description will be there. So if anybody wants
I don't want
to
to send someone to the wrong one.
yeah, if anybody wants to, just check the description. It will be top line. We'll put it in like 3 times so people don't forget it.
That's it. Sorry, www.justgiving.com/fundraising/Boden1295.
Yeah, we'll make sure we get it in the top line. And
if
everybody who viewed the video dropped £1 in, I mean, that's.
But I think we don't.
Yeah.
Boden doesn't expect people to drop 5, 20,
Yeah.
fucking £100. 50p, a pound, anything that anyone can
It
afford.
all adds up,
We
yeah.
all know it's rough times at the minute, but anything. We can all see how much it means to Boden, and it's an amazing thing that he's doing for his dad, and obviously for not just for his dad, but for other people that suffer or have sufferers in their family, to just get it out there to help them. If anyone can, please just put anything towards it.
Yeah, and I think on behalf of all of us with the podcast, I think we'll put something together between all 3 of us and make sure we put in a donation towards it, just because it's something that you've got to support as well. We've all experienced it, so if we can help in any way, we will. You know this, so.
Yeah, and George put that brilliantly, and Doty as well. Thanks, sir.
No worries.
Yeah, no problem.
Just another one, Boden, 10th of October. Where can they find you?
On my Twitch, which is Boden1295 as well.
Which we'll also again put top line of the description. It will be underneath the Just Giving. So if again,
just nothing. If you can't afford to donate, it's not a problem. It's not like no one's going to hate you or anything. Just go and sit with him for a bit. Just talk to Boden for a bit.
Spend an hour or two.
Help
just
him through the time.
Yeah, help him.
Just go and just go and tell him what a good thing he's doing. He's not always like donating all the money and stuff. It would mean just as much to Boden, just get a nice message from you saying you're doing an amazing thing.
Yeah, cheers.
What day does the 10th fall on? Is it the 10th?
I think it's the Saturday, innit? Because the Friday is the FIFA comes out. Friday, I think that's right.
Yes, it's Saturday. So most people, obviously, if people are still working as well, most people will be off on a weekend. And if they can even drop it just for 5 minutes, just to spur you on, wish you well and that kind of thing, and then that would be amazing as well for you.
Saturday,
and obviously, like the lad said, even if you give a quid, give a couple of quid. Don't have that Starbucks tomorrow. Give a couple of quid.
I know how hard it is as well, because like I said, I'm losing my job next month due to COVID. If you can't donate, I totally understand, but just spread the word as well.
Yep.
Just like this lad's doing, Boden is doing a stream, 24-hour stream for cancer. and just as long as people know sort of about it and come in and have a chat with me and say, look, even if they ask, they say, oh, what you doing it for? I'll tell anyone. I'll say it 100 times on that day. I'll like, this is why I want to raise awareness. I will talk to people about it. Don't just sit there and think, oh, he's just doing a charity stream.
Yeah.
Because people sometimes think like that. They just go, oh, he's just doing a charity stream for nothing.
I think the big
Also,
thing
could
is,
also,
go on, John.
you could also use it as a release if you're struggling, or you know someone else is struggling. Just go and sit and talk to Boden, and Boden will talk to you how he got through the hard times when he found out his dad had cancer. Because let's be honest, it's always touch and go whether they're going to be able to get through, and it's an horrible thing. So if you are struggling, or you know people that are struggling, get them to go in and just sit and have a chat with him, how he got through it, or how he kept his mind at ease, sort of thing, and how he helped his dad through it.
I think the thing is as well, we're all streamers between all four of us, and there's nothing better than getting the nice messages as a streamer. There's nothing better than someone going, "What you're doing is good."
I think that's what hit me though when people started donating, and then or people was putting comments and then just saying something like, "Oh, you're brilliant. You're doing it for a good reason." And all this, then it hit you because I don't cry about anything really. I'll be honest, but that something hit me on that day.
Yeah, it was a big occasion, wasn't it? And a lot of people, dropped in and showed you love, and it's gonna be overwhelming for you, especially with everything going on as well. I mean, obviously with a lot of people coming into your stream, showing you support and donating then and there. If you cry, you cry. You know what I mean? You're human at the end of the day. It's only normal. It's only natural. There's no shame in it. You know what I mean? People cry. It's an emotion. So. Whether it be, you was overwhelmed and you were happy and obviously in a sad situation as well. So, it doesn't matter if you cry.
Yeah. Because I think it was as well that I hit my target of 100 quid in like, I think 10 minutes. I think the first hour, I think something like 200 odd quid we had. And I was just like, wow, I didn't think I'd get that much backing of it. But then when I did, people are donating 100 quid themselves. I was just like, wow, big shout out to them people. Like,
well, I sort of know how you feel because Daddy was involved in this. We did a charity football match for my daughter.
Yeah.
Who was in hospital with gastricitis for 7 weeks, and we raised quite a lot of money for NHS. It was up towards £700 from the charity football match for the NHS. It went straight to NHS. We took a thingy. You can still go to scroll down my Twitter now and find the photos from when we was inside the NHS. So it's completely different to what cancer is, but it's the same thing as in with the charity stuff. It just means a lot to somebody that's doing it, and they're working hard to do it. Boden's probably put a lot of time into planning it. Do you know what I mean? Of what he's going to do, probably timings of what he's going to do.
And a lot of mental sort of preparation as well. Like to try and control your emotion if something does happen, is going to be like, you don't want to get overwhelmed, but obviously it probably will happen. I mean, if all goes well, you'll smash your target, and we wish you nothing but success, obviously. So again, trying to be mentally prepared and try and stay focused on the end goal is going to be tough as well. But no doubt you've already thought about all this. And
well, I'm going to start messaging people this week and getting them planned in what sort of timings and that. So it's going to be hard this week, I think, getting people booked in and people saying, "Oh, I can't do that time. I can do this time," and so on.
Yep.
Yeah.
But thanks for that, guys.
I'm pretty sure we'll be around at some point as well. And I know after like George puts his kids to bed and stuff at 6 o'clock, and I'm normally home on a Saturday from about 5ish onwards anyway. So I'm pretty sure all three of us will jump in and have a couple of games with Warzone with you or something or whatever, or FIFA or whatever it'll be.
I think we'll get you stream, but Darty will probably be crying because Derby got battered again. So, you might give him till about 7 o'clock to get over that.
I don't support Derby, mate. I've already told you.
I just want to say again, it's an amazing thing you're doing, Boden, and we hope to God that this podcast helps you get it out there. It helps you with your 24-hour stream. It helps people come in and get you through it.
Even if it's just 10, 20, 30, whatever it's going to be, more people, eyes on the exposure is what we want. I mean, the more the merrier. So if we can do a little bit to help it, it's, it feels good for us, and I'm sure it feels good for you as well.
Perfectly put, lads. Thank you.
Not a problem.
Very welcome.
So a big thank you for Boden to coming on to our podcast to put out his charity stream and for putting out about prostate cancer. And we'll see you again soon, guys.
See you later.